Is your worker self-employed or employed? This is a conversation that I have quite often with people, and I often hear them say, oh, it's fine because they're just going to be self-employed working for me. That's not really something that you can decide. It is a matter of the facts of the situation. So let me explain. If you have somebody working for you who works 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, only for you, under your instruction, doing exactly what you tell them, using all your equipment, then chances are they are employed. You can't just decide that they're going to be self-employed because it suits you. It's really important to look at the nature of control of the relationship. So who has the control? If it is you, then the person working for you is probably an employee, and you'll need to pay them through a payroll, give them an employment contract, and give them all of the employment benefits that they're entitled to. Something that is really useful is HMRC have what's called a cess tool, C-E-S-T. And you can use this to determine whether your workers will be employed or self-employed. I quite often direct clients to this because it's useful for them to put all the information in, and it will spit you out at the end to tell you whether you're employed or self-employed. It's not 100% guaranteed to be accurate, but it gives you a really good indication of how you should be treating your worker. The sort of things that you need to look at are, do they use their own equipment or do they use yours? If they use yours, that leans them more towards being employed, and if they use their own, this leans them more towards them being self-employed. Can they send a substitute? Now, in reality, this is quite often not the case, but could your worker send somebody in their place if they were unable to attend for some reason? If they could, then great, that leans them towards being self-employed. Do they work for anybody else? Again, if they're working for lots of different people, lots of different companies or businesses, it tends to show them as being self-employed because they are not solely working for one business, your business. And there are lots of other things like this that you can consider if you use the HMRC cess tool. The most important thing is that you determine this from the outset, because should you treat your worker as self-employed when actually the facts indicate that they should have been employed, then you could be penalised by HMRC and have to pay employment tax, penalties and interest. Hopefully that's been useful, but if you need any more information, then just get in touch. help@smoothaccounting.co.uk.